There are less than 2 months left before the opening of the new NBA season. In every season, many unprecedented and remarkable records are born in the NBA. Today, let's take a look at the top 10 records that are bound to be broken in the upcoming 2024 to 2025 season. 1. Father-son duo of LeBron on the court. LeBron, as the strongest basketball player in this era, is already 39 years old. He is simply a walking record creator. Every step LeBron takes now will give birth to some great new records. In the new season, the most anticipated event is the father-son duo of LeBron and Bronny on the court. This is the first time in NBA history that a father and son compete on the same court. At this year's draft, Bronny from the University of Southern California was selected by the Lakers with the 55th pick. Although many people say that Bronny's strength is simply not enough to play in the NBA, after all, the NBA is a commercial league and a league that fulfills dreams. LeBron's influence is self-evident. Naturally, the Lakers management will not be stingy with this mere 55th pick, giving Bronny a chance to fulfill his dream and also giving LeBron a chance to fulfill his dream. This is not only a beautiful story of father-son affection, but also an unforgettable historical moment that is hard to replicate. Such a plot seems to be just a scene in a script but is truly staged in reality. For us fans, it is a great honor to witness such a great moment. As for whether Bronny can establish himself in the NBA depends on his efforts later. After all, his father has done more than enough. 2. LeBron's total playing time record. In addition to the dazzling first father-son duo in history, LeBron's total playing time in regular season games is likely to surpass Jabbar and top the list in history in the new season. Currently, LeBron's total playing time is 56,595 minutes, only 850 minutes away from Jabbar. LeBron played about 35 minutes per game in the regular season last season. If he can maintain good health and his body can withstand long-term high-intensity confrontations, under normal circumstances, he will achieve this record in the 24th game when the Lakers play against the Trailblazers on December 8th. Looking back on LeBron's entire career, he has rarely disappointed people. Glory and tears are intertwined. His greatness needs no further elaboration. In his green and tender days, he could single-handedly lead the Cavaliers to the finals. After his body entered an absolute peak period, his bulldozer-like impact was unstoppable and he could bring the Heat 2 consecutive championships. Returning to Cleveland, LeBron, with both peak skills and body, led the Cavaliers to create a great 1-3 comeback. That sentence, Cleveland, this is for you, made countless fans shed tears. Later, he went west to Los Angeles, inherited Kobe's purple and gold mantle, and teamed up with AD to add another championship for the Lakers. As for today's LeBron, although his physical fitness has declined somewhat, he can still rely on his rich court experience and full fighting spirit to announce to everyone that he is still one of the best forwards on this planet. The recently concluded Paris Olympics is the best proof. It is said that Curry is a key player on the US team. Isn't LeBron also a stabilizing force? 3. LeBron's regular season plus playoffs total scoring record. LeBron has played for 22 seasons. His ability to maintain such a high attendance rate and excellent data is inseparable from his extremely disciplined life and training. Every off-season, LeBron spends a lot of energy and money taking care of his body. In terms of scoring, after becoming the NBA's all-time scoring leader 2 seasons ago, LeBron became the first NBA player to score more than 40,000 points in the regular season in the 2023 to 2024 season. In the new season, he will be even more extraordinary and become the first player to score a total of 50,000 points in regular season and playoffs. LeBron is only 1,364 points away from the honor of 50,000 points, which is much lower than the 1,984 points he scored last season. If he can maintain the average scoring speed of last season's regular season, then he will achieve this great record that has never been seen before and is probably difficult to be surpassed by later generations in the 53rd regular season game. At the same time, LeBron only needs 9 more games with 30-plus points to surpass Jordan and become the player with the most 30-plus point games in NBA history. LeBron had more than 30 points in 22 games last season. Achieving this record is probably not a difficult task. 4. LeBron's total missed shots record. There are a bit too many records about LeBron mentioned in this issue. This next one will be the last one. While we have deep respect for this 39-year-old veteran, we cannot ignore another embarrassing record that is bound to be achieved in the new season. Currently, LeBron's total missed shots in his career regular season is 14,476 times, only 5 times away from Kobe, who ranks first. This record will even be achieved in the season opener of the new season with a high probability. However, LeBron's overall shooting percentage in his career regular season is as high as 50.6%. With such a long career, plus the highest number of attempts in history and the second highest number of made shots in history. Although LeBron has become the historical king of missed shots, his personal offensive production efficiency is already excellent enough. 5. Curry's 4,000 three-pointers. LeBron is a walking record creator. So are Curry and KD, these two historical superstars. Let's talk about Curry first. As the greatest shooter in history, after Curry became the player with the most three-pointers made in NBA history in 2021, he has the opportunity to become the first player to make 4,000 three-pointers in the new season. Currently, Curry is still 253 three-pointers away from the 4,000 mark. For players who generally take outside shooting as their main offensive method, 253 three-pointers in a single season is already a difficult goal to achieve. But for Curry, as long as he can stay healthy and have enough attendance, 250-plus three-pointers are nothing at all. Curry made a total of 357 three-pointers last season, averaging 4.8 per game. Continuing this shooting touch, with a high probability, in the 52nd game of the season when the Warriors play against the Mavericks on February 12 next year, Curry will achieve the great record of 4,000 three-pointers. 6. KD's 30,000 points. Let's talk about KD again. KD's strongest point is that he can score by ignoring all defenses and playing one-on-one without distinction. With the height of a power forward, he has the ball-handling ability of a point guard, the shooting ability of a shooting guard, above-average misalignment defense and rim protection ability. He has won the scoring title 4 times in his career. The scythe of the Grim Reaper has waved infinitely in Oklahoma City, the Golden State Bay Area, and Brooklyn. Coming to Phoenix, the 35-year-old KD is still one of the forwards with the strongest scoring ability in the league. Last season, KD's total regular season career points have reached 28,924 points. This is still the result of missing an entire season due to injury. Although there is still a big gap from Chamberlain's 31,419 points, who ranks 7th in history, it is certain that as long as KD stays healthy, he will definitely enter the 30,000-point club next season. However, it is still relatively difficult for KD to squeeze his career total points into the top 3 in history before retiring. Physical fitness will be the biggest obstacle. After all, he is not the kind of player who can score explosively in a short time. More often, he has efficient and stable output, which requires more sufficient physical fitness, especially after his major Achilles tendon injury. 7. Westbrook's 200 triple-doubles. The next one mentioned is KD's second brother Westbrook, the triple-double beast. At present, his total number of triple-doubles in his career regular season has long been the first in history alone. In the new season, as long as he gets one more triple-double, he can achieve the great record of 200 triple-doubles. Last season, Westbrook only got one triple-double with the Clippers. But you should know that there are too many star players on the Clippers who need the ball. Westbrook is only the 4th ball holder on the Clippers after Leonard, Harden, and George. Even in the decisive moment, Westbrook will be DNP by Coach Lue. After joining the Nuggets, Westbrook will get more ball possession. He will be the core ball holder of Denver's second unit. The season is long. For Westbrook in a new environment, getting one triple-double is surely not a difficult thing. Looking back at the 2016 to 2017 season when Westbrook led the team alone in the Thunder. He was so brave and invincible, achieving a record-breaking 42 triple-doubles and achieving an average triple-double data of 30 plus 10 plus 10, winning the first regular season MVP trophy in his career. All this has only passed in less than 8 years. And now Westbrook has fallen into a situation of wandering around. It is really lamentable. 8. Booker becomes the Suns' all-time scoring leader. In addition to these historical records that are about to be born as mentioned above, some team history records will also be broken in the new season. For example, Booker will become the Suns' all-time scoring leader. In February last season, in the Suns game against the Kings, Booker scored 25 points, surpassing Alvin Adams and rising to the second place on the Suns' all-time scoring list. At present, Booker's total career points are 14,529. He is only 1,137 points away from Walter Davis, the Suns' all-time scoring leader with 15,666 points. Last season, Booker played 68 regular season games in total and his total score was 1,841 points. As long as Booker maintains sufficient attendance in the new season, he, who is 27 years old and about to enter the absolute peak period, will undoubtedly be crowned with the great honor of the Suns' all-time scoring leader. 9. LaVine becomes the Bulls' all-time three-point leader. LaVine, who was selected in the 13th pick and entered the league 1 year earlier than Booker, will also become the Bulls' all-time three-point leader in the new season. Hearing this, some fans may be surprised. LaVine's most well-known label is dunking. It seems that after coming to the Bulls, he hasn't won very remarkable honors. How can he become the Bulls' all-time three-point leader? There are 3 reasons. First, in recent seasons, LaVine's defense has often been criticized. The Bulls' management is also open to trading him. His data is very good every season, but his influence on the court is far less than that of ball-holding cores like Booker, Irving, and Murray. This leads many people to not have an accurate understanding of his strength. Second, LaVine is indeed very good at shooting from outside. In the 7 seasons he has played for the Bulls, LaVine has had 2 seasons in which his total number of three-pointers made in the regular season exceeded 200 and maintained a considerable shooting percentage. It's just that his attendance rate has not been very high in recent years. Last season, he only played 25 regular season games. Otherwise, LaVine should have already won the honor of being the Bulls' all-time three-point leader. Third, there has never been a player with strong outside shooting ability who has always played for the team in the Bulls' history. Even Markkanen, who only played 4 seasons for the Bulls, can rank in the top 10 in the team's history in terms of total three-pointers made. Currently, the Bulls' all-time three-point leader is Hinrich, who made 1,049 three-pointers. LaVine is still 55 three-pointers away from surpassing him. As long as LaVine plays normally in the new season, he will definitely achieve this record in the first 30 games. 10. CJ becomes the Pelicans' all-time three-point leader. CJ of the Pelicans is also about to become the team's all-time three-point leader. In the blink of an eye, it has been 3 years since CJ came from Portland to New Orleans. The Pelicans are one of the youngest teams in the league. It's hard to imagine that the current Pelicans' all-time three-point leader is Holiday, who is not very good at shooting from outside, and he only made 628 three-pointers. CJ is still 107 three-pointers away from surpassing Holiday and becoming the new three-point leader of the Pelicans. Last season, CJ made an average of 3.6 three-pointers per game, with a shooting percentage as high as 42.9%. Both of these data are the highest in his career. Making another 107 three-pointers in a single season is presumably not difficult for him. These are the top 10 records that are bound to be broken in the new season, as reviewed in this issue. Seeing this, one can't help but sigh that the current league is truly in the twilight of the gods. There are fewer and fewer games of the 3 veterans LeBron, Curry, and KD. While creating one great record after another, their careers have also entered the countdown stage. Each generation is stronger than the previous one. Among the new generation of stars, Luka, Tatum, SGA, Edwards, Morant, and Wembanyama, who can become the new face of the league? Let's leave the answer to time.